Yes, my people, I don't come again to update our mindset. Yes, now, like you all know, this case when they court so, the way Peter Obi and the lawyers they follow this case for court, they follow am bomber to bomber, in the sense that Peter Obi, he don't come with too many evidence, with too many cooler, with many healers, with many truck of evidence, to an extent that this one when he do so, he shocked the judges, he shocked even the APC lawyer, down to a PDP lawyer, everybody shocked. Dino Melaye when they court that day, Dino Melaye shocked when he see the television, live television, when Peter Obi bring as video evidence to show the judge. Yes, now wahala no too much. Not be the paper evidence o. This one na live evidence, including mathematician, statistician dey involved. Dem come go dey solve equation. Equation. Dem come go dey solve equation. No be even normal mathematics o. This one na further maths. Dem come go dey solve equation for inside court. Una tell me wetin concern equation and politics. RF result and mathematician wetin concern dem? Make una see how far Peter Obi don go. So when the judges when dem see the evidence when Peter Obi present, they no get any option than to admit to the evidence presented by Peter Obi. Even though Melaye was shocked when he see the evidence. Right now, I dey very happy and satisfied with what I don see now. But make me not talk too much now. I wan bring up the video so that most of us wey never see am, make una see wetin happen for court. And as you dey watch am so, I use God name beg you, make sure say you go like, comment and share.
A piece of video evidence from AIT's Democracy Today program was displayed Friday at the Presidential Election Petition Court and admitted as evidence for the Labour Party and Peter Obi. This followed a subpoena issued by the court on the broadcaster to tender the material at the ongoing trial of the petition of the Labour Party. The video was tendered through the program's presenter, Ms. Ijeoma Osamo, who represented the organization. The contents of the video showed the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, in a briefing held on November 22, 2022, repeatedly confirming that election results will be transmitted live. Yakubu was seen and heard saying, "What I have said should put to rest the erroneous notion that Nigerians will not have the opportunity to view polling unit results uploaded to the site in real time. How can the Commission on the field on election day undermine itself? So please, results will be uploaded on the INEC result viewing portal in real time on election day." End of quote. While counsel for INEC declined cross-examining the witness, the counsel for Bola Tinubu and the APC threw some questions at the witness. Abiodun Owonikoko, who represented the APC, asked the witness if she was aware that INEC on February 22, 2023 had announced that it would not be transmitting the results in real time as earlier planned. In response, the witness told the court that she is also the reporter covering INEC and that she was at the INEC National Collation Center where the INEC chairman held all his briefings before the presidential election on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th and on election day, February 25th, and that at no time did the INEC chairman make such pronouncement. At this point, the APC lawyer said he was no longer going ahead with his cross-examination and the witness was discharged. In a related development, the professor of mathematics presented by the Labour Party before the Presidential Election Petitions Court, Eric Ofwegbu, says he only analysed reports from two states. The two states are Benue and Rivers, where the Labour Party and Peter Obi contend recorded massive overvoting that affected the overall result of the February 25, 2023 presidential election. Ofwegbu, who claimed not to have been paid for his research on the results from the two states, admitted to relying on data from the INEC result viewing portal for his analysis. He claimed in his witness statement that based on his collation and mathematical tabulation, there were cases of massive overvoting in the two states. Under cross-examination by INEC's lead counsel, Abubakar Mahmood, the witness was presented with a copy of the presidential election results sheet from polling unit 002 in Degema, River State, showing that 40 persons were accredited and 40 persons voted in the polling unit, with the INEC lawyer suggesting that the equal number of accredited voters and those who voted contradicts the claim of overvoting. Under further questioning why he chose Rivers and Benue State as his main areas of interest, the witness said it was random. The professor was then asked whether analyzing election results from just 2 states is enough to make conclusions on a presidential election, and he said he was limited by time. In the matter between PDP, Tinubu and INEC, the national coalition agent of the People's Democratic Party in last February's presidential election, Senator Dino Melaye, on Friday testified before the Presidential Election Petitions Court, explaining that he walked out of the National Coalition Center and refused to endorse the final result because it was fraudulent. According to him, what was announced at the National Coalition Center was at variance with what was counted at the polling unit levels. Melaye, who is one of the star witnesses of the PDP, was in the witness box for over an hour. Responding to a question by the INEC lead counsel, Abubakar Mahmood, about being a famous politician who entertains people, Dino answered that he is only a politician and not an entertainer. He told the court he was in Kogi State and Abuja on election day. Asked how he knew about discrepancies in polling unit results in different parts of the country, when according to him he had left Kogi after voting to the National Coalition Center in Abuja, he responded that he was there technologically, with the court erupting into laughter. Under further cross-examination, Dino said his party agents were sending live video reports and information to him in real time so he could know what was happening across the country. On whether transmission of results is part of the election collation process, Dino explained that the procedure for election collation includes the transmission of results at the polling unit level first before the results are moved to the ward collation level. Responding to a specific question on whether the INEC result viewing portal IREV is a collation center, he insisted that it is a fundamental part of the election process, and that was why, as a federal lawmaker at the time, it was part of the innovations introduced into the Electoral Act 2022, making it the most significant difference from the 2010 version. When asked whether he has the correct results, since he claims that the one announced by INEC was fraudulent, he said he does not have them, but that the statistician who testified earlier for his party had done the breakdown, which was submitted in his report before the court. The cross-examination became quite heated and exasperating for the different counsel for respondents at some point, who demanded a yes or no answer to their questions, with Dino insisting on giving explanatory answers. The justices had to intervene occasionally, asking the PDP lead counsel, Chris Uche, to tell his witness to answer the questions as asked. The cross-examination of Senator Dino Melaye, nonetheless, ended on a hilarious and amusing note, as one of the justices observed that he heard he is now a lawyer, wondering whether he is displaying what he was taught in his law class.